Hello, hello. Welcome back to some more Tainted Grail. Hello, hello. Let's do some stuff. Hope everyone's having a good Super Bowl's Eve. Wait, what are we doing?
Behold, Walker, this is one of Mother's earthly faces. She watches over us now in the dreaming, as she once did in the waking world. I believe Mather watches your path with great intent, as do I.
You there?
Have you found him? Have you killed him?
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, thank Mother. Senya is finally safe, and now I can see her again. Thank you. Wait, who are you exactly? You look like an outsider, yet you entered the dreaming.
I am Gotham's Reckoning.
Walker in the weirdness. You? Oh, thank Mother. That means the vigil will soon end, and we will all be together. And I will see Senya again.
You miss Senya?
I do. I swore to watch over her in her sleep, and it has been an honor, but I miss her presence. I miss the sound of her voice. She's so still when she dreams. I wish she would smile again. Have a good sleep, I guess. Thank you, Walker in the weirdness. Now that wretch is finally gone, I surely will.
Booty. We had another one. Into the void. Kill Sidara before she turns into a white. She remains in her infant's home in the waking world. Bodil and Sidara. What if God was one of us? Frozen seared. Oh. Oh, you missed. That was terrible. Yeah, you're dead. Scrub. Which class? Do not mourn our dead, just as in childhood we did not understand sleep. So through life we edge toward its final form. Departure is natural. Life was always a gamble. No tortures, no incantations, only silence and the hum. Do not stay for what follows. Do not look at dead faces as they turn hollow in the end. Ha ha ha! Coming. The whole dungeon? That is indeed the whole dungeon. Okay. And now we have to go kill Siddha. Ow.
The room.
Sure.
The room.
And now we go back into the void, or whatever the hell that place is. The genie.
I felt it. The weight, it is lifted. Their souls are free, and now there is only one more task to be done. You must send me to her. Wherever Sidara may be, I will follow. And I know we will be closer to Mother then. More than I have ever been. But listen, my body still clings to this world. The flesh resists what the soul has already accepted. When the moment comes, I may fight. Not because I wish to, but because I am still bound to this place. Still outside Sonder. Do not hesitate. Strike true. And when I am gone, let the wind carry my name to Mother.
Let's fight.
Thank you for understanding. For not making this harder than it must be. Let this be the last battle I ever fight.
Once more into the fray. Skibbity. Oh, it's stolen. Okay. And now what?
Walker, in the weirdness. You're here. Finally. You have to listen to me. I need to speak with Yngvi. But ever since the dream began, I can't leave this place. She must hear this before it's too late. That's exactly the problem. Sonder is a trap. No one can go there. Especially not Yngvi. Please, I'm begging you. You have to help us.
What do you mean?
The Giant Mother, the one we believe to be Mather, wants us to become her children. To surrender ourselves to her care. But why did we ever assume she was Mother? Our Mother Goddess was a warrior. She gave us the strength to stand against adversity, to unite against those who seek to destroy the Dalriada. And what is this dream, if not turning our backs on our kin? On the other tribes who still fight? Are we to crawl under Mother's skirts while the world burns?
Hey babes, hey boo, how are you? I thought Sunder was everything's purpose.
Sunder is an escape. And now, I see it clearer than ever. If we flee into Sunder instead of standing and fighting, we are no longer Dalriada. There is no honor in this. We are on the verge of losing everything. Our identity as Toad. Our very souls.
So you want me to relay your message to Ingvi, that's all.
I don't know if it'll be enough. But you have to try. Tell Ingvi that Rune reminds her of the duty of every Dalriada. We stand and fight. We don't run. The Giant Mother is not Mother. She's nothing but a weak, selfish wretch who would see the Tuig destroyed.
You guys would do really great as Mormonts.
I know my plea must sound desperate. If you grant my request, I'll enter Sunder. I'll be thrown into it whether I want it or no. But if that is the only way to save the tribe, then I will do it. I will sacrifice myself for them.
Doubt is lonely. And I gotta leave this shit again. I love how everyone's house is just open to me in this place.
Walker in the weirdness, you return. Welcome.
Hello?
I've heard the voice, but I cannot answer its call. The members of the Thoid tribe are preparing to fall into sleep, and it is my duty to ensure their safety while they do.
What is this? We already know what it is. How is the dream supposed to protect you from the weirdness?
Ah, Runa. I suppose that means you simply must tell me whatever it is, just because it is his wish. He has told you, I hope, how much he longed to become chieftain. He tried everything to be chosen. One of those attempts nearly cost me my life. But among the Thoid, ambition is one of the gravest sins. That is why I was chosen as chieftain. I was the only one who did not seek it.
Rune believes Sunder is a death trap for the Thaid. It seems Runa is trying to challenge your authority, so I do not need to remove his burden.
Does he now? And he's only just come to this realization. Now that he's in there, and I'm stuck here. Let me guess. He wants to switch places. To take the chieftain's seat while there's still a tribe left to lead.
Rune knows that once I rid him of his burden, he will be forced into Sunder even though he doesn't want to. Rune believes that the Giant Mother is not Mather, and the Sunder is a shameful escape.
An escape? That is what I feared. I never would have thought Runa and I could be of the same mind. You're voicing my own concerns. Thoid, the forefather of our tribe, was a warrior. We have never forgotten his teachings. And Mother? Who knows? Maybe we've given too much meaning to something that, in the end, is just another creature. Immortal and mystical she may be, but she still has her own goals and desires.
What we decide?
The difference between us is that I face my challenges, while Runa flees from his at all costs. Taking him at his word would be naive, but I cannot ignore what he says. I bear a great responsibility. On the one hand, there is the myth the Thoid have followed for centuries. On the other, my own doubts, and the opinion of a man who's known to work against me. Tell me, Walker in the Weirdness, you do not share our burdens. What would you do in my place?
Sonder seems suspicious. You should think carefully before you follow the path. If Sonder is this Thoid's dream, perhaps it's better to let go of Delry at the values.
I will. You have my word. You, Walker in the Weirdness, see things in a way the Thoid cannot. We've always placed our trust in intuition. And if mine tells me there may be truth in Runa's words, perhaps I should heed by it. Thank you for your involvement. My duty as chieftain is to hear the voices of my entire tribe, even those who are not respected, like Runa. You may leave me to my thoughts now.
Okay. See what else I get to steal in your house, lady. Nothing much. And now we go back into the dreaming.
Ingvi has proven herself a worthy chieftain. She heard my plea.
That was it? Okay. Any more in here?
Have you found him? Have you killed him? Passing through the Thoid dreaming?
Hello, it is you.
Hello.
Did you manage to free him from the cage?
I don't fucking know.
Of course, I'm not rushing you. But it's probably best to do it before my friend starves to death.
See someone? Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. Back outside. Back outside. ¿Dónde está biblioteca? Oh my god, that was it. You fucking done it yourself.
Hello, it is... Did you manage to free him from the cage?
Yeah.
Thank you. I hope he finds a new home. Or at least some other ravens to keep him company. And I can
Just
already
hard
feel my burden lifting. Now I can join Mother and Senya in their chamber.
Booty.
You have come, walker in the weirdness. Jarnsfor, Rune, Alfild, Trim. You do not yet grasp the weight you have lifted from their shoulders. No matter how great or small their burden, it still bound them, kept them from journeying towards the deepest layer of the dreaming. But now they may step into Mother's chamber, and you shall be granted this privilege as well. After all, this is why you are here, is it not?
Sure.
You shall see my sister, Senja, and Mother, whose dreams we have shared, and in whose dreams we long to become one. Yes, that is why you will enter Mother's chamber, Walker. The choices that must be made shall be made within. No matter the outcome, you have the gratitude of all Thoid. Were it not for you, we could not have embraced the dreaming. We could not have stood before Mother's chamber.
Is there anything I should do?
Do not fear. No harm will come to you in the dreaming. I know that you are expected, Walker. Indeed, the time has come.
Mother's chamber. That's a big bitch. I think it's moving.
I have watched your journey, Walker in the Weirdness. I saw how you helped the lost Thoid children face their burdens. The weight that kept them from entering this chamber. For that, you have my gratitude. But I know you have your own purpose. Now tell me what it is.
I need to retrieve the King Arthur crown. I want Ingvi to attend the moot. I don't know yet what I want, I just want to keep pushing.
So you have chosen to follow the voice of the tribes and his fading hope. Gerfan, a man who so desperately wished to be a unifier, who carries such a deep thirst for retribution, while I strengthened my bonds with the human children of the Thoid tribe. I learned much of his mission. He believes tradition can be a driving force. That some things must unfold as they always have. That is why he waits for Ingvi. But Ingvi's place is here, among us. And when her kin entered my chamber, the Thoid Elder's burden was lifted. She has no reason to remain in a world crumbling into ruin. All for the ambitions of one old man.
The Thoid are needed in the waking world. Gerf Harner wants the Delriata to unite and march for Camelot. We need them to unite.
The Thoid are not needed by anyone. Gerfan clings to his dreams of unification and retribution, stubbornly picking at wounds that refuse to heal. Tell me, Walker, do you truly believe uniting the Delrita will change the fate of this world? That marching for Camelot will break the cycle? The Thoid have suffered enough. Now they have a choice. Leave this crumbling world behind, or stay and drown with it. You ask me to let them fade into nothingness. I cannot allow that. I don't want to.
Enough. There is no reasoning with the giant's stubborn nature. No matter what you say, she'll keep dragging you deeper into the labyrinth of her mind. That is why I ordered the giants to sleep. Their nature was unpredictable. They reveled in strange manipulations, willing to wager their own lives in primitive bets and frivolous games. And so, I speak. Whatever this one demands, grant it. That is the order of the king to whom you swore fealty.
I was wondering how long you would stay silent, letting the human whose body you stole speak for you. You have lasted surprisingly long. I suppose emptiness and oblivion have taught you some humility. Nevertheless, greetings, Arthur. I am glad I have finally dreamt of this moment. The moment I can tell you, face to face, that everything is your fault. Avalon is falling because you existed. Because you continue to exist. This is also the moment I accuse you of murdering my children. And the children of the other giants.
Am I gonna have to fight this thing? What is going on here?
Your human king got to know us well. When he ordered the giants to sleep, he knew that our children could not dream. Dreaming is something giants grow into with age. Having no choice but to obey, we left our children behind in the waking world. Alone, defenseless, condemned to the coldness of death. Quiestra, the child I once held in my arms, never dreamed with me. While I built layer upon layer of my dreaming, she was dying. But I had time. Enough time to dream of Sonder. A place and a state where death holds no power. There, I will dream, Quiestra. I will give shelter to the entire Thoid tribe, including Ingavi. I will not abandon any more children to the waking world.
Is this true?
I have made many terrible mistakes during my reign, but I always considered what was best for my people. At least, that was my intention. I wanted to make Avalon our home, free from the plague, free from forces that would seek to oppose us. I thought that my return would restore balance, that I could prevent Avalon's fall.
Your idea of what is good is twisted, Human King. As for you, mortal, yes, you need the blessing of the tribes to claim the crown. Those were the terms of the Sacred Pact, but you will have to manage without the Thoid. They will all come with me into Sonder. I will care for them as if they were my own children. And I will save them from this world's corruption.
The fall of Avalon must be stopped, and contrary to what Arthur claims, he does not need to be a part of that. The dreaming is not the only layer of reality where life and future exist. I have walked many others. Ingvi has fulfilled her duty to the tribe. Now she must fulfill her duty to the Dariada. I demand it, as the one who aided the Thaid.
Indeed. You have the right to make such a demand. The role you played in the fate of the Thoid grants you that authority. And Ingavi, she will accept the path laid before her without protest. Perhaps it is only fair that the last of her people remains awake. That some trace of the beautiful children of Thoid may endure until the end of time. Very well. So be it. The way to Sonder is closed to Elder Ingavi. Her duty now is to carry the legacy, tribe. Walker, although you carry fragments of the King's soul within you, the choices are yours to make. I entrust you with the blessing of my rune, hoping you will choose wisely. And you, Arthur, do not think you still command everything. You are a prisoner of your own legacy. It is done. Our long-dreamt-of meeting has come to an end, and I am pleased with the outcome. Leave now, and let us dream.
Thought I was gonna have to fight that thing at one point. I'd be like, bro, I will make that hole in your face just a little bit bigger. Whispers.
Walker in the weirdness, you return. Welcome.
Hello. Mother releases you from the obligation to enter Sondor. You may join it, but you do not have to.
I don't know what to say. Has
say
Mother
thank you, Daddy.
sensed my doubts? My true burden? Deep down, I've always felt that Sonder was not my destiny. I envied Therov for joining One-Eye's rebellion and getting to see the world. I envied Taranis for his work with the Alchemist's Guild. Now, Now I will have the chance to know real life. But I cannot be the elder of a tribe with no tribe. Perhaps I will join those who refused Mother's call. For the first time in my life, I feel free.
Do you regret not entering? Can we count on your present at the mooch? You better say yes, otherwise I'll cut you.
I don't know how Gerfan will react to an elder without a tribe. But, well, he summoned me, so I will come. There is a reason why the Thoid made me their elder. My power, despised by the other Delrida, is truly unrivaled. And on the battlefield, a skilled Thoid is worth 10 Volker warriors steeped in Mather's fury. The Thoid. We have long been divided between those who follow Mother and those who were deaf to her call. Or at least, that's what we believed. That they were cowards, unfaithful, ungrateful wretches. But I was never convinced by those words. To me, they were simply brothers who dared to walk their own path, even at the cost of eternity. Deep down, I admired them. I am still Thoid, and I am young. When I come of age, I can bring more Thoid into this world, perhaps even with the help of those who return home one day.
Are you not afraid?
It's hard to say, but I don't truly care. They will either accept us, or they won't. But who knows? Perhaps this time we will grow closer to them. I've always thought they envied our direct connection to Mother. With Mother gone, perhaps we will finally build a true rapport. I am certain they will be. They will believe what they choose to believe. It will be a new beginning. My role as elder was to guide the Thoid of old to the dreaming. But those who come after them will live in the waking world, and I will guide them too. At last, I will be allowed to grow up, and I'll admit, I cannot wait. I know I will always wonder what Sonder would have been like, and I know my heart will grieve for my kin. But something tells me this path is not closed to me forever. If there truly is a place we go after death, perhaps it is Sonder. That would also align with Runa's claim that Sonder is a trap, and that, in truth, everyone dies before entering Sonder. Maybe he was right. If so, then when I die, my soul will awaken in Sonder. I will see my tribe again. And finally, I will meet Mother. That is what I have decided to believe. See you at the moot, Walker in the Weirdness. Thank you for everything you've done for us.
You know, I really love this game, but one thing that is driving me nuts is that the dialogue is really long, which is fine. They talk so goddamn slowly. Hurry the fuck up. I don't think I'm going the right way. I think that's the hollow place. So there's that quest. Call of the Winter Moon. Is it the Stonewarden quest? I think I'm going the right way. Yep, I'm still not going the right way. Here we go.
Well met, traveler. A nice piece. I recognize Gavor's design. Is this his way of telling me you're worth my time?
I want to join the Stonewardens.
Bold and straightforward. Qualities we look for among our own. But there's one problem. You aren't of Dalrita blood, which means the grace of the Stone Dream won't be granted to you. So, I can't admit you to our ranks. Our ancient laws say you might, yes, but they're called ancient laws, not simply laws for a reason. If you achieve something great, say a feat of war, the Elder Council might allow you to walk the path, provided someone would stand in as your father. But as I said, it's no old dead law. Our tribes aren't exactly known for their hospitality, let alone naming outsiders as kin.
Dead law or not, it's still a law. I don't need to be one of you, I just want to...
Well, if you've won Gavor's favor, I'm willing to risk giving you a small task.
Bring it!
To prove your worth to the Stonewardens, you must find a weird stone vein. I assume you know what it is. It used to be the first task for any prospective member of our Brotherhood. These days, most deposits are depleted, so the task is a bit harder. I can tell you where to start searching. There was once a rich vein in an old mine to the north. It may yet run deeper. We abandoned it a century ago, so I can't say exactly what you'll find inside, but I can guarantee you'll find something. And on that note, if I were you, I'd bring my best weapon.
I am my best weapon.
Until next time.
Oh, shit. Ugly bitch. How much of this am I supposed to get? Oh, wrong button.
Well met, traveler.
I found the weirdness.
Well now, you've done something I didn't think was possible. Truth be told, I only sent you there out of spite. That mine was written off long ago. As a reward, I'll teach you another song. With what you pulled from that vein, I can sing yourself something beautiful.
Darvin, you have to talk to my father. I'm begging you, end this madness.
You're confused, girl. You're asking the master of the Stonewardens to stop one of our own from entering the stone sleep. Ridiculous. Don't ask me again.
If anyone can stop this, it's you. You can set new rules. Show them the old ways don't have to stay unbroken. If you ever respected my father, please do it for him.
Out of the question. The stone sleep is the highest honor in our brotherhood. Only the most steadfast among us are deemed worthy of such a blessing. You should be proud of your father for achieving such grace.
Proud? You're all a bunch of senile fools.
Who is she?
Fusca, Olaf's daughter. Fierce and stubborn, as I'm sure you gathered from our disagreement. Not the wisest girl, but I can't deny her spirit. Unfortunately, her grasp of our Brotherhood's principles is sorely lacking. To her, the stone sleep isn't the great honor we know it to be.
What is the stone sleep?
The statues you must have seen scattered across the forlorn swords. They're not just stone. They're our ancestors. Those who embraced the sleep and became one with the land they cherished. It's the highest blessing a Stonewarden can achieve. It's something we all aspire to, awaiting the day we might be deemed worthy. You may never experience it yourself. I've never heard of a non-rater receiving the honor. Then again, few outsiders have joined our ranks. So, who's to say?
Why doesn't Fusca want her father to enter?
Ah, young blood. They struggle with tradition, especially when they can see the world crumbling around them. She doesn't want to lose her father. Since her mother passed, he's all she has left. They say no love is stronger than a child's for their parent. I wouldn't know. I never had parents myself. But Olaf is doing what he believes is right. Fusca will have to come to terms with that.
Is there a way to help them?
Help? There's nothing to fix here. Olaf chose this path long ago, and he's waited years for the sleep. If he wanted to stop it, he would. Whatever his reasons, they're his own. Still, calming that girl might be worth a try. The last thing we need is for her to try something unworthy of the Dalrita in her despair. Until next time.
Oh boy.
What do you want, outsider?
I wanted to help, but if you're gonna be a fucking bitch about it.
No, wait. I'm sorry. Everyone says I talk before I think and need to work on my temper. You are an outsider. That wasn't an insult. How foolish of me. Maybe the fact that you're not one of us means you can help. Murder, thank you for opening my eyes.
Yeah, what the fuck do you want?
Right. The beginning. My name's Fusca, daughter of Olaf, of the Ulfr tribe. My father is doing something I fundamentally cannot agree with. He's giving up on life because someone convinced him that, as a member of the Stonewardens, it's the right thing to do. But I think it's pure madness, and I'll do whatever it takes to stop him.
Why don't you want your father doing it?
Calling? My calling was being brought into this world, wasn't it? And now he wants to abandon me, just like that? All for the sake of tradition? No, my outsider sent to me by Meder. I won't stand by and let him turn to stone just because someone decide to call a curse honor and grace.
What did you want from Derfjörnir?
I asked him to convince my father to delay the sleep. But talking to him is just like trying to reason with a wall. Honestly, I'd throttle the old man myself if it wouldn't get me exiled from the tribe. Traditions, traditions. Everywhere I turn, it's those blasted traditions. Do you know what stone sleep truly is? It's a curse. A curse wrapped in fancy words and false honor.
Cool story.
Think about it. The stone sleep is death in slow motion. First, it weighs down your soul, then your body. You stop moving, and the stone creeps over you. You never know if it'll take days, months, or years. You have no idea how long you'll hold on before the stone claims your heart or your mind. And our ancestors thought this was a blessing? To me, it's obvious. It's a curse, plain and simple.
You should respect your father's wishes.
Darvan says that because he doesn't understand what it means to be a child to a parent. He grew up among the Stonewardens with no warmth, without the love that only a caring parent can give. And traditions, always the traditions. They drilled those into him, a bunch of self-absorbed old fools. Ugh, what was I even thinking going to him? I might as well have talked to a boulder.
Talking to a boulder or a wall. Make up your mind, lady.
Honestly, I'm not sure. From what I've heard, there's no way to reverse the stone sleep. But maybe that's just a lie. I do have an idea, although it's risky, at least for me. For you, as an outsider, it shouldn't be too difficult. I'll explain if you agree to help. You could also try talking to my father. Just don't let him drown you in all that honor and tradition nonsense. I've had enough of it, and trust me, you will too. Near our settlement, there's a man called Frost. He's a nameless reader, exiled from our tribe long ago. Frost claims he created a potion that can reverse the stone sleep. I think they cast him out because he defied tradition and saved himself. I can't risk being seen with a nameless. If anyone caught me, it'd be over for me. I'd be as good as exiled, cut off from my father forever. That's why only you can help. No one will suspect you. Great! Give me your map. Here's where you'll find him. May Meder bless you for the help you've offered me.
Oh boy. So these people is what they become. You can wait to talk to me. I'm just gonna steal your shit first.
Stop right there. I don't get many visitors. None I trust, at least. What do you want?
Who are you?
I don't care about your name, so don't waste time worrying about mine. Let's just say I'm someone who knows enough to stay alive despite the odds. You ask too much, outsider. Some things are best left buried. Now, tell me why you're really here, or leave before someone less forgiving finds you.
I'm looking for an adventure. Looking for merchants.
Nope, no adventure here. Just me, minding my own business. And I strongly advise you to do the same.
You're Frost.
Puska. So she still thinks it's worth fighting? I've seen plenty like her father. Stubborn, clinging to their traditions. They never listen, even when the truth is staring them in the face. That girl's got spirit, though.
Why are you helping Puska?
It's a curse, no matter what the Stonewardens claim. If someone wants to avoid it, I'll do what I can to help. That's all you need to know. Yes, but the story is mine, not yours. What matters is what I can do for you, not what I've been through. Besides, the less you know about me, the safer you'll be. And trust is a luxury I can't afford. Maybe reversing the stone sleep isn't simple, and it's not always possible. The process isn't just physical. It's tied to the soul. If Ulf's already far along, this might only delay the inevitable. What do you need? I won't be the one brewing this potion. Here's the recipe. Just don't come crying to me if you blow yourself up in the process. Don't take too long. Time isn't something Ulf has much of. And remember, don't tell anyone you've been here. If the Ufer catch wind of me, this hiding spot becomes my grave.
I forget where benches are. Yeah. I forget what it's called. Ophir's Cure or something like that. Yeah, right there. I spoke to Fusca. She doesn't want you to enter Stone Sleep.
Let me guess. Fusca sent you. That girl is so stubborn. I can see her pain. But I've carried my own for long enough. It's time for me to go. And I want to go on my terms. This isn't just about tradition. I want the Stone Sleep. Here, close to Arn, and the others. If you take this from me, you take my dignity and my freedom.
Oh, sorry, Oaf. Fusca should come first. You're right, choosing her.
What are you doing? No! How could you?
About your daddy.
Yes? Do you have any news? So, you used the potion? Thank you, Medder. You have no idea how grateful I am. We don't have much, but please, take my mother's necklace. It's a fine piece of Delrida craftsmanship. They'll give a good price for it. Everything will be fine now. You'll see. With me looking after him, he'll get better in no time.
Return to Durfern. I have a feeling he's not going to join the meet because of that.
Well met, traveler. I hope you're thinking with your head, not your heart, and certainly not anything else. From where I stand, it seems like you two only thought about yourselves, not her father. Olaf had been longing for the stone slate for years, afraid it might never come for him. When his skin began to harden, he was overjoyed. And you tore that happiness away from him, without mercy. Honestly, it's a miracle I can even tolerate you right now. Though perhaps there is a way you could be of use to the Stonewardens, and change my mind about you. If you complete it, I'll be impressed. None of our own brothers have managed it yet.
Okay, so there's still hope.
Go to the heart of the mountain. Not far from here, beneath a heap of stone lies the entrance to a very important place. Buried, thinks Tryggvi. Once he began taking the giant's power for himself, he decided the Stonewarden Brotherhood no longer suited his vision for the Dalrita. So he brought the whole thing down, sealed off the heart of our work, the place where the Brotherhood once fulfilled its true purpose. We've tried to clear it. We failed. I suspect magic was involved. Even the Thoid, those few who don't share our mutual dislike, were of no help. Here, this is the song we used to sing to get inside. It should work. I don't know why it doesn't work for us anymore. Maybe you'll find the right tones to move the blasted pile of stones.
Okay.
Then by all means, try. If you fail, you won't be the first. Others have tried. All of them failed. And don't forget to rid the place of whatever it was that smothered the Forgeborn. It should recover on its own, if the threat is gone. Until next time.
I thought for sure he was just going to say no to the moot. Ooh, hello. That's where I came in. Oh shit, look at that thing. Fight that then.
Well met, traveler.
Yeah, I'm back.
So we felt. I truly didn't believe you'd manage it. But from the beginning, I sensed something in you. Something different, perhaps. Not entirely natural. In any case, remarkable work. Accept this gift in thanks for what you've done.
Is there a story?
The Forge Board is one of the Brotherhood's greatest achievements, and one of its darkest sins. Generations ago, a master named Orhan grew convinced the other brothers sought to steal his smithing secrets. In the frenzy of paranoia, he sang a guardian into being, then another, each more volatile than the last, until his creation slipped beyond his control.
Orhan went mad, like the Mad King Ares?
He did. Though they say he showed no signs until it was far too late. Our Forgeborn is one of his final works, and one of the most powerful. It's a miracle we managed to claim it, to bend its fire to our service, without letting it slip into Blood Rage. Now you understand why its existence must remain secret. Were they offered to learn what fuels our forge, it would be the end of the Brotherhood, with or without Thrigva to lead the charge.
So what do you got?
Maybe. But first, we talk. And I expect you to speak plainly. Lie to me, and you can forget I ever saw you as anything close to an equal. Let alone someone honorable enough to join the Stonewarden Brotherhood without Dalrita blood. You understand? Good. I heard what you did in Kunakt, with their Minhir, fading fast until you passed by. That wasn't a coincidence. And I'll admit, the last task, the collapsed entrance and the Forgeborn, that was a test. I needed proof for a theory of mine. Now tell me, you're not alone, are you? You carry a power only the Four Dwellers ever had.
Yes.
No need to explain. I already have my suspicions. There's more to you. Or someone inside you.
Ooh.
Someone important. Someone with the power to bend Avalon's fate. If I were you, I'd keep that particular companion well hidden. Among the Dalrita, we have our own legends about King Arthur. Like it or not, we owe him for bringing us to Avalon and granting us these lands.
What do the legends say?
That our king will return, awaken our giants, and command the weirdness to serve him. And watching how you handle places thick with the cursed mist, I'd wager the king's return is near. But the truth is, you're handling the weirdness faster and better than anyone I've ever seen. And there's got to be a reason for that. So if I'm right, and I may very well be, then I have a task truly fit for King Arthur himself. And that's no figure of speech. It's in a place only a returning king could ever reach.
Tell me where it is.
It's about our lost tribe. Not Gunvalor, who was slaughtered to the last, but Orkrata, who truly vanished. Many of our Stonewarden kin were among them, including our former commander, Hovar. Honor demands we find them and lay them to rest properly.
What's complicated about it?
The trouble is, not a single body has ever been found. Despite all our searching, the finest swine hunters overturned every stone and came back with nothing. The trail leads to the gate of the Ford Dwellers in an abandoned village. We sang to the stones, trying to open it, but the gate wouldn't budge. Once it glowed blue, but that was all. That tells me something far more powerful than any Dalrita blacksmith or miner is guarding it from within.
What could be lurking behind the gate? There's something in the mist.
I don't know, but I expect you'll find the Okirata there. One way or another. Mother only knows what might have happened behind this weirdness gate for it to be so fortified. With power that strong, complete this task, and you'll be worthy of joining the Stonewarden Brotherhood. If you achieve this, miracle, believe me, whether or not you're Dalrita will no longer matter. Ask your inner friend for help if you're scared. May Mother's strength guide your hand in battle. Until next time.
But I should already be part of your friggin' tribe. Ah, see, I knew that'd come in handy. Cleared this place out when we first got here. Let's go clearing again. Broomshade. Bitches ain't shit. Booty. I'll give out a village. Oh shit! Just get the hell out of me. Hey, it's this guy.
Oh, so there are people here. For you! I was starting to worry I'd gotten lost. Yeah, this is quite a peculiar place to live, isn't it? Very empty. Very still.
You mean very dead?
Do I? I'm not sure. It's the stillness, you see. Like something has snatched all the humans away. Left their houses behind, as if they'd never been lived in at all. It does bring back memories, although they're rather hazy. Frenzied, even. Oh, ignore me. It's probably nothing. Oh, and it's bloody cold. Why would anyone choose to live here? I mean, perfectly fine if you do. Each to their own and all that. It's just, I like my places cozy, warmer, less miserably desolate. You know the type. Oh, me? I was supposed to meet a friend here. Not you. Although, I am very glad to see you. I met my other dear friend, Wynne. She made me a promise I'd visit her someday and, well, here I am. It's just, I couldn't exactly send word ahead. And it looks like she might be out.
Tell me more about your friend.
Gladly. Wynne's a merchant, just like me. She even promised to share some tips. Said our whole tribe's known for being excellent traders. Maybe that's what's happened. They've all gone off to trade somewhere. I've heard that merchants travel in flocks, sometimes. I only hope she's keeping herself safe this time. When I first met her, I actually saved her from a terrible fate.
Yeah.
She mistook a kelpie for a horse. Can you believe it? I found her just moments before he would have dragged her underwater. Normally, I wouldn't step between a kelpie's teeth and his next meal. But we'd known each other quite well once, and he was rather mad at me. Luckily, he forgot all about Wynne. Lucky for her, I mean. Less lucky for me. But all's well that ends well, right? And I got a new friend out of it. 5 years? 10? I'm not very good with time. Or numbers, really. I think it's the numbers that are the problem. But you know how it goes. You mean to visit, and then something comes up, so you reschedule, and then you forget entirely. Keep thinking, there's something I was meant to do. And then poof, you wander into the very place you were supposed to be all along. So, anyway, I'm here now, and that's what counts, isn't it?
This place has been gone for at least 100 years.
Has it? Really? Dear me, how time flies. Oh, I may have severely underestimated how long I've spent in this realm. It hardly feels like a century at all. But that means... Oh no! Oh dear, tell me! Humans aren't known to live nearly 200 years, are they?
I know one or two, but generally no.
Well, I suppose that makes me a rather terrible friend, doesn't it? So much time has passed, and this land is still such a mystery to me. There's so much I haven't seen, haven't learned. Could you do me a favour? Wynne once told me she lived in a house with painted doors. The only one like it in the whole settlement. Would you be so kind as to bring me something of hers? A keepsake? Something to remind me a bit more mindful next time. Thank you. That means a great deal to me. I'll place it with the rest of my treasures, somewhere safe, where I won't accidentally sell it again. That's happened once. Twice.
Ooh. Oh, it's stolen. That's why. Heals you. Me. Okay. You know, if no one's been here for 100 years, that beef must taste like shit. Aww. They actually were friends. I need to head to the village and investigate what happened. Oh, you know what probably happened? It probably went into that friggin' that place. Nope, or maybe not. Yeah, or maybe so. Yeah, it has to be in there. It's the only thing here. Oh, I'm so freaking tired of these damn realms.
cold. It's so cold. Oh, Veiled One, have mercy on us. I should not have doubted. I never should have doubted.
You mentioned the Veiled One. Who is that?
She watched over us, blessed us with so many gifts, but we were unworthy. We betrayed her, and now we pay the price.
Who are you?
I was once Shauna, priestess of Kailach, keeper of the herd. But now I am no one. I don't deserve my name. I was faithless. I ruined us all.
How did you ruin everyone?
The days grew colder, the nights darker. We once lived in abundance with creatures to hunt and wares to sell. Not even swine dared tread where we roamed. Shielded by Kailak's blessing. Our goods were coveted all across the forlorn swords. But then the animals vanished. The wealth dried up. And my faith, it faltered. Now I see. I never should have doubted.
Keeper of the
The
Herd.
sacred herd. The weird ears of the Veiled One. They were mine to watch over, mine to protect, but they belonged to the goddess. They were never mine to give. I saw their blood staining the snow and understood the meaning of sacrilege. The gold coins felt heavy in my pocket, but my soul felt heavier still. Let the snow cover it all.
You must confront Kalak. Siege bow. Pretty sure I already got like 4 of those.
I walked until my toes broke. Didn't feel a thing.
Guess that's her right there, or him. Oh, there was something right there. Oh, shit. Okay. Good thing I picked that up. Yeah, we need to drop that off first. I already found it. And I forget where he is. Still saying I have to go in there.
Oh, I.
Whatever. Do it later. Shit. Oh, yeah, okay, good.
You've returned. What news do you bring of Oriata?
You're dead. Kalak had trapped them and tried to escape by taking over my body. You deceived me as a trap all along.
what? The legend was true. Incredible! Please accept my apologies, my lord. I never intended to put you in danger.
I believe he's speaking to me. Allow me to respond. So, you tried to dispose of my friend here. Is this the famed honor of the Del Rita?
My lord, I would never wish harm upon you or your vessel. I only sought to be certain it was truly you before sharing our Brotherhood's most guarded secret. Believe me, my lord, you won't be disappointed. This could be the very weapon you need upon your return. The Stonewarden Brotherhood has always remained loyal to you, as sworn by Ephraim the First, who had the honor of knowing you.
Ephraim. I remember him well. A loyal warrior, a wise man. I'm glad he founded the Stonewarden Brotherhood. Then, Darvan, grant us knowledge of this secret.
Of course, my lord. You need only walk the Jarl's path. At its end, you'll find a chamber where we guard our greatest weapon.
Then lead on. Let us walk the path.
Yes, my king. I shall await you at the entrance. When you're ready, I'll open the way.
Oh boy. Okay. Ah, damn it, there was that thing.
You're here, my king. And you, friend of our brotherhood. Beyond these doors lies what you've been searching for. I trust you'll keep this secret to yourselves. Here, this is the song that'll grant you passage. I know the door will yield before you. I wouldn't dare, but waits within. I've already seen it long ago, and I know what it demands. But if a moment comes, one that calls for a choice, I trust you'll act in the spirit of the Stonewarden Brotherhood. No brother chooses alone.
So, it is you. You finally come. Set us free. We only wanted to know you.
We cannot endure this any longer.
Grant us freedom. You are different from the others. We cannot endure this any longer.
So, the secret behind the Stonewardens Brotherhood?
Yes. We were trying to communicate with you. Only the Dalrida answered our call. In return, we shared the secret of singing weird steel from stone with them. We were friends once.
Did the Delrita imprison you?
Ephraim, known as the first, bound us with words of power. He said, "We will protect you and your knowledge will be ours."
We thought that teaching you would grant us freedom. Freedom to return to our people.
But no. He bound us instead, calling it protection. And he demanded we repay the debt with our knowledge.
Have you been here since the beginning?
Almost. At first we settled nearby and built a workshop where we tried to communicate with you. We were binding your gods to grant us a voice, but we were interrupted and forced to flee to the mountains.
That's where we met Ephraim. The only one who didn't raise a fist against us. He wanted to speak with us.
What do you need?
We want to be free. Please, expand the space that confines us. Remove the chains that bind us. Only then can we leave this place. We will make no more promises to humankind.
You will have to trust us, as we trusted you centuries ago.
You've been in prison long enough. I can't allow four dwellers to live. You're too dangerous. I will change nothing. The Stonewarden laws remain. Just because I want them at the moot, I gotta look this up. Hang on. Okay, so...
There is nothing to set up.
Enough.
Shut up.
Do not delay your decision, mortal. We will accept your judgment, whatever it may be.
Alright, so we gotta go talk to Darferner now.
Well then, what do you make of it?
They're a danger, and they should be dealt with.
I won't argue with you, but you should know, my biggest concern is keeping their invaluable knowledge with us. Without it, the Stonewardens would crumble, and with them, the art of stone singing. I don't need to tell you how important weird steel weaponry will be for the war that's coming.
Did you know the four dwellers were in prison there?
Every brother of the Stonewardens knows. But don't misunderstand. We've wanted to release those poor souls for years. None of us, however, have mastered the weirdness well enough to break their chains. That's why I look to you, hoping you can right the wrongs left by our founder. I want their knowledge to stay with us, but for them to finally gain their freedom.
Pass their knowledge.
Through touch. Those who prove their worth to the Brotherhood are allowed into their chamber. There, they receive, well, you might call it a blessing. The knowledge transfers directly into the Brother's mind. Over time, they are granted the gift of slipping into the Stone Dream.
The four dwellers behind the Stone Dream?
Why does that surprise you? For us, it's the height of enlightenment. The body turns to stone, but the mind journeys beyond, to the heart of pure potency, to the very essence of the weirdness, where the fallen foredwellers reside. That is the ultimate dream of every Stonewarden.
I think it's time to return.
I trust that with the King's advice, you'll make the right choice. I'll be here, waiting for your decision.
So, you grant us freedom, and ask nothing in return.
And you mean to offer us death? Even so, it is better than a life in chains.
May your blood open the path back to our home.
And may your king finally repay his debt.
Okay.
You're here. I heard there was a battle.
But
those liars must have sealed the entrance. Mater be my witness. I would have fought by your side.
The source of knowledge could not be secured. Both of them turned against us.
Then this is the end. The end of the Stonewardens. Without the Foredwellers, we've lost the only source of knowledge for singing steel from stone. Perhaps it was meant to be. If the king decrees it, his will is our law. I'll have the brothers focus entirely on weapon making. When we're gone, there will be no one left to craft weird steel. Thank you for intervening, my lord. And to you, my friend. It is an honor to welcome you to the Stonewarden Brotherhood. From now on, my home is your home. Should you ever need anything, you'll find me at the Stonewardens Hall.
Booty sweat. Alrighty. but that is gonna be it for this stream. I kind of hope we didn't mess anything up. There was nothing about going to the moot with them. But that'll be it for now. I will be on tomorrow with something. So, until next time, Boo Bear, everybody else, thank y'all for watching, and I hope you all have yourselves a sexy-ass night. Miss me.